For a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And checking out some numbers for MP.
The trend to notice is the rise in his shooting percentage in the last 10 games. The shots have really been dropping for him, and as long as he's going along like this, they want him to be the one taking the big shots.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ed Van Vliet out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George, and it's McCain in at the 2. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And Stan, coming into tonight, both of these teams are struggling to stay healthy. You can really feel for them and how they've had to navigate this.
Yeah, Kevin, it's difficult. Look, you hear the term all the time, next man up. That all depends on who you're replacing. The great players in this league, there's no next man up at their level. For the short term, you can get by, but in the long term, while others may have a chance to step up and make a name for themselves, from a team standpoint, it's going to be tough.
It is challenging for sure.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Down low, will it go? And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Van Vliet. Paul George making his last shot. Outside, Bane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on MP. And here we go, Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. To the inside. Outside for Jackson. Clock at 4. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And their win streak is now up to an incredible 32 straight games, which puts them one game shy of those amazing 1972 Lakers.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak. Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, Bane had one goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
Maxey with it. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Outside Jackson. Bane looking around to the middle. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Pass to Edey. Here's Bane. The three-pointer, no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Van Vliet with it. Maxey covering. Now here's Bane. That one, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Van Vliet kicks to Jackson. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Bane. Shoots from the high post. Yep, that one goes. Bane's got 7.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Kendall, and the dunk by MP.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still without a basket. And the rejection by MP. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling. And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Bane passes to Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark. There's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Kendall. The Grizzlies pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way stand from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Here's MP. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Payne for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside, Bain. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bain's got 14 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
MP with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey passes to MP. Driving in, and MP throws it down hard.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
MP with a screen on Jackson. George with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Van Vliet kicks to Jackson. Van Vliet looking around. The 3. Jackson with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I like the assertive approach from Jackson Jr. Not hesitating for a second off the catch.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nuggets got the job done. He finished with 59 points and a triple-double for all that effort. Performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Back to Van Vliet. And the layup is good.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Out to the wing. MP with a screen on Jackson. Here's McCain. And the rejection by Jackson. Van Vliet with it. Maxey covering. And the rejection by MP. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edie. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Wells, he's checked in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Jackson from long range sinks the three-pointer.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. The three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris against Clark. MP left side. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Kendall. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark finds Pippen. Wells with it. Now, here's Clark, covered by MP. Wells sets the pick for Clark. Aldama can't hit. MP passes to Maxey. MP left side. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Tyrese Maxey out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's MP. And it's Yabusele in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
McConnell kicks to MP. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. MP's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Pippen dishes to Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Great. What a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Maxey. And that's 13 points for Tyrese Maxey. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Pippen outside with the drive and the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Outside Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Ring shot on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The 76ers leading by 21. McConnell finds MP. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid. The rebound by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Aldama. Misses the 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP outside. Here he goes. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
MP passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The drive by MP. George with no one around. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Jackson. Fires for three. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 22. Here's MP. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. MP's got 24.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Inside, here's Aldama. And the layup falls.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Screen by MP. A nice shot by McCain.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Wells. Beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Knocks down the three ball. Jackson's got 7 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP kicks to George. MP with a screen on Jackson. That shot wide open.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's Kendall. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Pippen. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. Now Aldama. Pippen for three. And it's MP with the rebound. Philadelphia has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And he gets it to go.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. Pass to Jackson. And here's Pippen. Here's Aldama. Shoots the three. Drills the three-pointer. Aldama's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Now McConnell. Still yet to score. Here's Kendall. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Embiid. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Baines checked in for Wells. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Pippen.
And the pick and roll delivers. VanVleet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Screen by MP. On the wing, MP. Into the lane. And MP throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 35 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
VanVleet kicks to Jackson. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
And definitely a shot George willing to take. His stroke makes it easy work for him.
VanVleet against McConnell. And the rejection by MP. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at George, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And here is VanVleet. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. MP dishes to paint. Outside, George. Back to MP. Pass to Cornette. And George kicks to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Continuing to impress as a playmaker. George's ability to facilitate an offense is one of his many strengths.
Jackson has the open look, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And here we go. VanVleet heading to the hoop. And the rejection by MP. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Edey, defended by George. Here's Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Wells. On the wing, Bane. Defended by George. Now here's VanVleet. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. VanVleet's got his second bucket tonight. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Basket counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside, Bane. And 101 left to play in the first half. Jackson misses.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
MP, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Wells. He has yet to score. Fires the three. Payne, no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet on the wing. Payne covering. Outside, Payne. Over George. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Payne. Payne's got 16. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome to
The confidence of MP stands out to me so far. He's been in total control of the situation, and the defense has not slowed him down.
He has been sensational, leading by example out there. All right, guys, now let's take a glance at the injuries that both of these teams are. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The forwards for him, Payne and Jackson. Wells is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Kicks it out to MP. George passes to MP. Back to George. MP with a screen on Payne. And the shot goes down. George has got 20 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
George against Payne. Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Now here's Payne. From downtown, the putback. Clanks the putback jam.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
George dishes to MP. Here's McCain. Shoots over Wells. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Payne unloads, nails the wide-open jump shot. Payne's got 18 points in the game.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The drive by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Van Vliet against Maxey. Van Vliet with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
George passes to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Screen by MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. MP dishes to George. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Edey. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Pass to Bane. He blocks it again, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
MP passes to Embiid. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Maxey kicks to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Van Vliet sets the pick for Wells. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Kendall, and he drives in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Maxey finds MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bane. That misses off the backboard.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 7 to the inside. Here's Jackson. Hits the fadeaway. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those...
And good, he hits it again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Philadelphia's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And the dunk by Wells.
What a passer Bane has become.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Van Vliet passes to Jackson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey, and the shot goes in. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Wells passes to Jackson. With some arc and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
To the paint. Abu Saleh kicks to MP. Maxey passes to MP. MP with a screen on Bane. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good, Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Outside Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
MP kicks to Maxey. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Bane. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Bane. He's got 21. Back to Aldama. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Aldama's got 10 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the dunk by MP.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's McConnell. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain passes to Aldama. And the rejection by MP. McConnell kicks to MP. Kicks it out to Maxey. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Grizzlies shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Jackson passes to Aldama. Now Bain. This one for 3, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league.
Changes for Philadelphia. MP's checked in for Luke Cornett, and Yabusele subbed in. For Chris Boucher. They've got MP. TJ McConnell is out there with Payne. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Yabusele in its center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Bain. MP dishes to Payne. MP sets the screen for Payne. That one good for 2. Payne's got 16 here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wells. Van Vliet outside. They set the screen. Jackson in the corner. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
And stolen by Payne. Here's McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Down low. The drive by MP. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence.
So it's the 76ers winning.